Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're looking at a really charming source. It's called the Winter Spring Festival.
Hmm.
It's this story about a town, Weatherbee, where things get, well, seasonally confused.
Right, like snow and tulips popping up together, that kind of thing.
Exactly. So our mission today is to dig into this story, see how Weatherbee adapted by creating this combined Winter-Spring Festival.
And what we can maybe learn from their, creative problem solving when things go sideways. Like Penny the Possum.
Oh, yeah, Penny wearing snow boots with a flower crown. That image really stuck with me. It perfectly captures the chaos.
It really does. I mean, can you
Yeah.
imagine snow in the morning, blooming flowers by lunchtime? It's just bizarre.
Totally bizarre. And Penny's outfit just sums up that feeling of what is happening.
Uh-huh. It forces you to think, how would you react?
Well, that's what makes Mayor Moose's idea so great, I think. Instead of, panicking,
Right.
he suggests the Winter-Spring Festival. Let's just combine it all. Hot cocoa and daisy parades.
And the town's reaction, weird, but wonderful.
That part's crucial, isn't it?
Yeah, why do you think that initial acceptance, that openness, matters so much?
Well, if you immediately resist something unexpected, you shut down possibilities, right?
Okay.
But being open, even to something that seems absurd, it kind of unlocks creativity. You start thinking outside the box.
And the festival itself is like the ultimate example of thinking outside the box.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
You've got squirrels making snow tulips,
No tulips. I love that.
Yeah.
And ducks skating on frozen puddles, but...
but filled with petals.
Yes. Petals frozen in the ice. It's such a vivid image.
And bees and tiny earmuffs. I mean, the details are just delightful.
They really are. Then there are the events like the snowflake dance-off happening right next to a flower planting speed race.
It's that juxtaposition, bringing opposites together. Roasting marshmallows and growing sunflowers at the same booth.
It just sounds like wonderfully organized chaos. What does mixing those things tell us? I think it shows that you don't always have to choose between conflicting things. Sometimes blending them creates something, well, totally new and maybe even better.
Yeah, synergy instead of conflict. But it wasn't all smooth sailing, was it? The source mentions some mishaps.
No, not at all. There was definitely some, let's say, unexpected fallout, like the hot cocoa machine incident.
Exploding glitter. You can just picture it.
Right. And the snowball fight that ended up in the garden beds.
Oops. Probably not great for the new flowers.
Probably not. And the poor hedgehog.
Oh, the hedgehog. In flip-flops, slipping into the fruit salad.
You just feel for the little guy. It leads to Penny the Possum's observation, covered in, what was it, whipped cream and petals?
Yeah, something like that. And she
Eh.
says winter and spring don't always mix, which is, true sometimes.
Exactly. But the key is what they did next. They didn't just give up because it got messy.
No, they adapted. That's the brilliant part.
Uh-huh. Those rogue snowballs, they turned them into planters.
And served the presumably non-glittery hot cocoa in flower pots.
Little resourceful touches like that. It turned what could have been a disaster into just part of this silly, messy, season-blending fun, as the source puts it.
Making the problems part of the solution almost.
Yeah, exactly. And it worked so well that Mayor Moose made it an annual thing.
Right, declaring life is better when you mix it up, which feels like the main message here.
Definitely. So the big takeaways seem pretty clear.
What stands out most to you?
Well, first, that it's okay if things go wrong. Adapting can actually lead to more fun,
Right, flexibility is key.
And second, that combining different things, ideas, seasons, whatever, can yield amazing results.
Mm.
Don't be afraid to mix and match.
And the power of creativity and just having a sense of humor about it all.
Absolutely. Those are serious problem-solving tools, even if they seem whimsical. And hey, maybe Penny's snow boots and flower crown is the next big fashion trend. Who knows?
Maybe. So ultimately, Weatherbee teaches us to embrace the unexpected, find creative ways to blend the chaos, and just roll with it.
Which leads us to a final thought for you, the listener. Think about a time when things didn't go according to your plan. How might applying that winter-spring festival mindset, that willingness to mix things up, embrace the messiness, have changed the outcome, maybe into something surprisingly good?